Now, very sad news because it was confirmed today that Peter Christopherson has passed away.
Yes, Peter was one of the founding members of the pioneering band Throbbing Gristle, and he was also a member of Psychic TV and Coil. He died in his sleep yesterday and he was only 55 years old. Well, Robin Rimbaud, the electro musician, also known as Scanner, knew Peter for over 25 years, both as a collaborator and a friend, and he told us what was so significant about Throbbing Gristle and Peter's later career also as a video director and graphic designer.
If you can imagine, in the 1980s, the kind of musical scene that was happening, and suddenly you had a group that came through that produced this kind of thunderous cacophony of noise and tape loops and spoke about writers like William Burroughs and basically played against the system and inspired so many people at the time. And I mean, if it wasn't for their actions at the time, we wouldn't have people like Nine Inch Nails and Einstürzende Neubauten and even people like Joy Division probably. Names are sometimes invisible to people and, listeners may think, who was this character? But then they realised they would have seen his work on record sleeves, be it Peter Gabriel or Pink Floyd, or he was responsible largely for the credits for the film Seven. So he took something like Nine Inch Nails music and perversely deconstructed it. So he had an ability to work with electronics and composition that took from the past but looked to the future.
Robin Rimbaud there paying tribute to the very influential Peter Christopherson, who sadly passed away yesterday. Well, we also spoke this morning to the head of Mute Records, Daniel Miller. He'd known Peter for more than 30 years and even released some of Throbbing Gristle's later albums. And he said the news had come as a real shock to staff at the label.
Well, obviously we're very sad and devastated by the news. Many of the people here at Mute work very closely on the Throbbing Gristle project. He was obviously very talented as an artist, but also very generous with his ideas and very warm and a very decent person, which sometimes I guess the music didn't really reflect that. But as a person, Peter was a very warm and friendly guy. There are more people that have been inspired by Throbbing Gristle than even have heard of them. Very saddened by it,
So that was Daniel Miller talking about Peter Christopherson, and we have for you now Hot on the Heels of Love from their 20 jazz funk greats album. This is Throbbing Gristle on Six Music.